Okay there everybody, today we're going to install a few Rottweiler parts on this KTM 701. For today the plan is to install the Rottweiler SAS emission removal kit, the crankcase breather and the Rottweiler air intake. Yeah, let's start, let's do this. Before we start, let me tell you a few things about me and especially a few things about the videos I make and why I make them and for what I'm doing them. First of all, I'm absolutely not a professional mechanic. I've worked a little bit on motorbikes, but really just basics. And let me say, if you're looking for instructions you can follow to install your parts, maybe this is not the right video for you. Rottweiler has some very good instructional videos. Definitely check them out if you're doing this yourself for learning. This is more to show that everybody can do it. I think it's pretty straightforward. Rottweiler has this super cool instructions on the website. I've printed them out. They're absolutely straightforward. They're pictured. I'm really confident I can do this, and if I can do this, everybody can do it. Okay, first of all, we're cutting the zip tie here on the SAS plate. Come on. Adios. And disconnect the hose. There it goes. We're going to remove this plate. Lesson learned. A lot better. We will need the same screws to install the Rottweiler plate that goes in here. We don't need this one anymore. Now we've got this one from Rottweiler, and screw this on here. One. There we go. Nice and tight. Always taking care that we're not over tightening it. That's fine. Okay, next step is to uninstall the SAS valve here. For this, we cut the zip tie from the hose. No, I will leave it on. They say you should take it off, but I will take the whole SAS valve out. So there's no reason to fiddle around. I have no space in there. Oh, come on here. Got the screw. And I have the washer too. Oh no, it's no washer. Okay, so here's the SAS valve. Let's see if I can get it out like this. Yeah, easy. Okay. In the instructions they say you have to take the hose off, but it's a lot easier to leave it on. And carefully unplug this one, and we do not need this anymore. Adios. Then the kit by Rottweiler comes with this blue dongle, which goes in here. If I understand it right, Rottweiler says they're always using original KTM and Husqvarna plugs for dongles, but in the instruction they said that there is no plug in existence to put it on here, so they chose to do it like this. It's pretty exposed, but what's very cool is it comes with this glued, how's it called? It comes with this glued heat shrink which goes over here, and you use the fan and it will seal it nicely, and there's no chance for water to get inside. I will skip this to later because my heat fan is not here. I've lent it to a friend, so keep in mind to do this later. Okay, then here's one thing I always do when I do stuff like this. I've unscrewed the SAS valve here, and I have this screw left. And no matter if I add anything later or not, I take the screws, put them back in, tighten them up a little bit so I cannot lose them. And that's it. The way like this, I never lose screws. I don't have to search for screws. There are different screws for different parts, like longer and shorter screws. They are really there where I need them. And that's already all we have to do for the SAS removal. Now we go on to the canister. First of all, we have the canister valve down here in front of the rear spring or the damper. There is this hose we need to disconnect. There's only one hose going there. There it is. After disconnecting this, we're going on. We're going up to the canister. Okay, up here there are two hoses, and the instruction says we have to trace the one which comes from the rear tank, which is the thinner one of them, and we should disconnect it from the canister. Okay, then there's a zip tie to cut here. I think that's it already, huh? It's here. Yes. Okay, I think it's already time to remove the canister. Just take it out. And there's this hose we've just disconnected from the canister valve. Ah, there's another zip tie. Just a second. Okay, there we go. And of course we don't need the mount for the canister. So, same with this one. There it goes. Okay, in the back here we have the hose that comes from the rear tank. We have this larger drain tube, and we have the hose that went to the canister before, which we just disconnected. We get rid of the zip ties that are holding the larger drain hose and get this stuff out. Okay, what we're doing next is the longer one was the one that goes to the rear tank. Disconnect it. There it is. Then we get rid of the big one. Don't need this anymore. And then there's this Y connector and the shorter one which went to the canister before. This is off the Y connector. I don't need the Y connector. In the kit there's another connector. We will use this to connect the smaller or the thinner hoses. Oh, this is, wow. Okay, this is loose. We definitely have to use zip ties or something for this because this is nope, this will not work. I have no idea if it is really necessary to do this. It's not said in the instructions, but I would say better safe than sorry. Like this, there's absolutely no chance that this will fall out or whatsoever. Well, there's no pressure, nothing to this later, but yeah, it's for my own peace of mind. Okay, there we go. So this is our new drain hose, and this goes where the old bigger one was. And we have zip ties included in the Rottweiler package. Fix it here. Taking care that we're not tightening it too much. And another one. Okay. Cutting off the leftovers. Number one. And number two. Okay, the last thing to do for our new drain hose is cutting it to desired length. Let's say here. And that's it. It's spare parts. So moving on to the other side of the bike, there's the canister valve here. We've unplugged the hose from the other side a little bit earlier. Now we're going to take the valve out, disconnect the plug. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I think this is better. From here on there are two options. We can take the hose off here and just insert the screw that came with the kit into the hose. Or the other option is we can take it off directly from the engine. Inside there's a brass nipple. I will take this out. 8mm. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, gotta be a bit careful because the brass nipple is a bit longer than I have space in the nut. Okay, I've got it half off. I will carefully do the rest. Nope, this isn't working. I'm running into problems here. But there's always a way to do it. Let me think for a second. Yeah, got it. Okay, this is why you should read the instructions, because it's clearly said that to take this out, this one, you need a deep 8mm nut. And this is not a deep 8mm nut, this is standard, and this goes just over the top. So, nope, this was not so clever. Anyways, in the end it worked. This baby is out. Okay, once this is out, we have to close the hole, of course, and in the kit included there's this small screw. This has an Allen key head, which will make my life a lot easier now. Then there's a washer. Just add it here, Allen key, and carefully screw this back in. Yep. Tighten, but not over tighten. Okay, there it is, the black one in the center. This was where the brass nipple was before. So back to the other side of the bike again. We removed the canister valve and unplugged this one. Then there's this dongle that came with the kit. We just plug it and we're fine. And now I'm happy that I did not already zip tie this down somewhere, because now I can, of course, heat shrink this first and then look for a nice place where I can put both these dongles. Maybe I will put them up in the electric compartment. I will see later. Okay, that's it. So far, we've finished the mission. I'm always skeptical when there are leftovers. Leftover number one is this screw, but as I said before, this would be the alternative way to close the hose and not remove the brass nipple I just did. So this is fine. And then there is this this cap. As far as I read in the instructions, this is only for the KTM 690s, where the mounting is a little bit different, and then you have to cap apart with this one. So I have no need for this. That's it so far. Next step is the air intake, and I think it will break up the video into parts. Yeah, I think I will finish the video here and do another one, which I will link below. And in the next one I will install the air intake. So, hope this helped anyone. I'm not sure if it helps anyone. For me it was nice. It was very, very straightforward. Thanks Rottweiler for the fantastic instructions. There was really nothing you can do wrong. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. And thumbs up and stuff like this is always nice.